I have regrets today at Silver Dollar City. Is it because I rode too many rides and puked or something like that? No, not at all. It's because the regret is that in years past, I haven't worn my clerics because I've been going around with the kids on the rides and the chaperones. I thought, well, they know me and I'm not here to minister. And honestly, it's usually hot in July in southern Missouri, so I didn't wear my clerics. But today, I thought, you know what? I've had enough of the rides. I've been here plenty of times, so I'm just gonna chill, catch up on my prayers. Like I've been doing my prayers every day, but like by the skin of my teeth, the conference is super busy. So like, you know what? I'm gonna sit here and rest and slowly and just enjoyably do my daily prayers. And it's been really good. But, I kind of knew what I was doing, sitting down by the Wilderness Chapel build. Oh, there it is, the Wilderness Chapel building here. But like I sat down, I didn't think it would be this much. Like in the first 2 minutes after I sat down, a guy walks up, sits down next to me, and within 30 seconds is telling me about his debilitating illness and how he's trying to wrestle with that as a person of faith. And of course we prayed together, and it was just so beautiful that this man came up out of nowhere and shared his faith and asked for prayer. And then that guy walks off, and 3 or 4 minutes later, maybe 10 minutes later, a couple from St. Louis walks up and starts talking to me, and they were Catholic and shared about their parish. I could tell them about Stanley Rother for a little bit, which was awesome. And then they prayed over me. I didn't even ask for this. They said, "Hey, Father, we're going to pray over you," which was an awesome blessing. It was so gracious to receive that. And then I went to get a cinnamon roll and a cup of coffee, and I'm in the cinnamon roll shop, and this teenager behind the counter just mopping. He says, "Hey," no context, out of the blue, just says, "Hey, is there a Catholic church nearby?" I was like, "I'm sure there is, Brent. I don't really know. I found it later. Father Jay, it's your parish, or one of your parishes." I said, "I'm sure there is." And then he just, again, without being asked even, began to share about how he's looking for Christ and how he's kind of trying out different churches. And I said, "Well, you're asking the Catholic priest, so historically and what Jesus intended is the Catholic Church. That's how it was for most of Christian history, so just consider that." But we talked for a little bit. I said I'd pray for him. I asked him to pray for me. And there were a couple of people that I ran into whom I didn't know, some people I did know, and just those moments of grace that happened because I had my clerics on. So it wasn't particularly bad. I didn't have them on before, and I usually do wear them. But this occasion of having occasions to be Christ to others, not that it comes from me, it's Him, it's Christ working in me, has been so special. It's a blessing, and I feel humbled to be part of people's lives, strangers' lives in these ways. So pray for me, pray for my brother priests. It's such an awesome thing that we get to do, to be Christ to others in these random scenarios, even at Silver Dollar City. The point of all that is, and so should you. Maybe you're a priest, maybe you're not, but to be open to that, especially as Christians, is so important. To pray with other people and to be Christ to them is what we're called to do. So be not afraid.